than Gltaow, my mask. Go stay with the demon, I call him.
Guys,
Boy, Timm.
guys, my man, look. It's a lot of stuff going on today. We're being honest, you know what I'm saying, guys. But we're here with a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Somebody that definitely got unique sound, unique voice, unique cadence, unique beats. You know what I'm saying? This is a unique guy. You know what I'm saying?
No cap.
All the way around. You know what I'm saying? Look, guys, we're here with just introduce yourself.
Big Gltaow, a.k.a. Big Baby. They know what's going on. Grinset, Dubsy after label.
Man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Cali, enjoying the Cali breeze.
Exactly. Again, like I said, we're finally on the right side of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Man. Let's just get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So where are you from, man? Let's get that out the way.
I'm from Queens.
Queens.
Yeah, Warhol native.
And again, for anybody that don't know what that is, Warhol is it's like an apartment or it's like a housing structure?
Yeah, it's apartments over there. It's from like 195 to 190. There's houses and stuff in between. Yeah.
It's weird that like again, I would say this: New Yorkers have such a
lot of people can't come over there.
I mean, hey, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But so from there, like you've been in your whole life. Obviously, you grew up there.
Yeah, hell yeah. I grew up mostly in Queens, like all over Queens. Really, on like St. Albans. That's where I grew up. Then like when I started like really going outside and shit like that, I got to Warhol and shit. Like middle schoolish and shit, like really expanding and seeing what's going on outside. Hell yeah. I met my brothers and ever since then it's just been locked in.
Yeah, it is. So from there too. So like when you met everybody, is that when you started rapping, or was you rapping before? Or?
Nah, I wasn't even rapping. Nah, I don't know. I was just in the streets doing my thing. My brothers was rapping for 50 SB. They really brought that to the table, that rapping shit. And ever since, we just pushed them, go hard. And then everybody just started rapping throughout the years and shit like that.
And so at what point, you know what I mean, what point did you like, all right, like, I'm about to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when did that happen?
I really started, I'm really the newest member. Like, I'm the last person, like, that started rapping. Like, I started rapping, like, 2 years ago. Type shit. Like, everybody used to tell me rap throughout my years and shit like that. Probably, like, the past 6-7 years. Like, because they like, yo, you been through mad shit. Like, you got mad shit to talk about. Like, real shit. Like, you been through a lot. And I'm just like, nah, it's not my time. And then, I don't know. Just, like, one day I just grabbed the mic. Like, fuck it.
Try it out.
Yeah, hell yeah. I linked my mans in the projects. My son Tango. Shout out my son Tango. Where he had the studio in his crib.
Yeah.
It was my birthday. Word. I had a gallon Patron. I'm just like, yo, fucking, I'm about to record. I'm about to record a song. I'm coming to your crib and I'm recording. Word. Went to my son's crib, recorded a song. Then word, I let my niggas hear that shit and they like, nah, this shit fire.
It's time.
And then SB like, bro, if you gonna take it serious, like don't play with it if you gonna do music. Like take this shit serious. And then ever since then, I was just locked in. Stunts, Shawnee in the crib, every day recording, getting better and better.
No, I mean, and on top of that too, like it's one thing to be like to kind of like know yourself and be like, nah, like I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, like I'm a, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get there, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think that's super important. Like, there's not a lot of people that have that restraint.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or just want to jump in something just to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? I wasn't one of those.
Right, no,
I want to see my brothers win.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole feeling of like, like if one wins, we all win. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if y'all get behind one person and really make that person, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Then it makes sense. Like, no, that's commemorable. So like pretty much that talk, and then obviously just the constant, working on your sound and things of that nature. Yeah. That's kind of what made you like, okay, I'm like, we're gonna make it serious. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. So, and then from there, I want to talk about too. You have probably one of the most like and we're gonna go through a lot of the preliminary shit because I'm sure people already know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So we're just getting through this part, but I know you have probably one of the craziest ad libs on Earth. On Earth. And that was that like a you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that even?
It honestly came natural. Like, because before, AKA Big Baby, I was Big Baby at first. And then I was just rapping. And then, like, I'm just like, Gltaow and the ad lib. And then, like, it just became a thing. Like I'd be like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, change your name to Gltaow. I ain't gonna lie, we had a whole meeting about that shit. Like and everything. It's like, bro, you really wilding on these tracks. So it's like I was Gltawing down on tracks. Like and it's not like I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm building my balls up to why I'm saying Gltaow.
Yeah,
They know what's going on.
Yeah,
like, you feel me?
word.
No cap. So I was like, bro, change that shit to Gltaow. It's too much niggas named Big Baby, Baby this, Baby that. I'm like, man, fuck that shit.
No,
Big Gltaow.
No, exactly. And I mean, it's a perfect fit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect fucking fit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Nah, and then even from there too, it's kind of fire to see like somebody so aggressive as your delivery is on like these soul tracks and things of this nature. Like it gives us a perfect contrast.
That's how I wanted to come though on this shit. Like when I came with Grinch shit, like, everybody got their unique style. I mean, I had to come different. I couldn't come like SB 450, Melly Migo. They got their own swag. You feel me? Own Grinch in their own way. No cap. We all just doing our own shit in our own way.
No, word. And even because you know what I'm saying, we go get 450 up here soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he in the building. 450 in the building.
Man, and like I said, his cadence is crazy. So between y'all two, y'all really got like first place of that shit. Like y'all definitely are like as unique as that shit comes, and I think that's why too. Like y'all really do stick out from like the bunch. Now I'm not saying the bunch as far as like your the set,
as far as like groups.
Yeah,
just
as far as groups. So you know what I'm saying, like you guys don't sound like the same. Y'all niggas aren't overly aggressive for no reason. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it sounds like almost militant to the fact where it's like, oh, you guys, this is real. Like you know what I'm saying. Like this is practice. This is fine. You know what I mean. So, and even from there, like. You guys, especially how you guys are all on, like, you guys fit more people on one song than I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. Like, how does that go? Like, is that like a planned thing, or is it just like, I like this beat too? Like, how does that go?
We just be boxing. Like, we call that shit boxing. Like, we in that shit, we boxing. We basically like fighting, not fighting each other, competing.
Yeah.
But it's like, let's go box. Like, that shit is like fighting in a booth. Like, bars, though. We fighting with bars with each other, between each other. Like, so it's like, whoever's ready. Like, they just be, whoever get up, go next in that booth, ready. You feel me? Just make sure you're ready to box.
No, word. And then even from there, like, you have a song, and I think you were still going as Big Baby, but there's a mixtape, and it's the Yellow Roses.
Yellow Roses.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a crazy record. I remember that day when we recorded it.
Walk me through it. It's a legendary song.
Once that beat came on, it's like, we not playing with this record. Like,
exactly.
You get on this record, just make sure you ready.
Yeah, because
everybody came hard on that shit.
Everybody executed perfectly.
Yeah, and that's when I first started rapping.
Really?
No cap. Like, we was recording in the crib still at that time. Or
how long do you think you were when you like how far along were you?
As far as in rapping?
Yeah, as far as in
probably
rapping.
like, honestly, like 3 to like 4 months.
That's insane.
Yeah, how?
Yeah, no, because I mean
at that time.
But that goes to show you, though. I mean, you got a good team, right? You can do damn near anything. You know what I mean? But no, that song's fucking ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was the first song that I think I heard from you. Cause
like even then, I was saying Gltaow, and my name was Big Baby.
Yeah.
Like I was saying Gltaow on that song.
I think Fat showed me that song. Shout out to DJ Fat, man.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Fat.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Fat. He
know music. He in tune with the music for sure. He in the streets with the music shit.
Nah, that wholeheartedly, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy that they gave that nigga his SoundCloud back. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy time. I said, damn.
And he working on that shit. He definitely worked.
Nah, that's it. I'm happy they gave that shit back. You know what I mean? As far as like, not to get off track, but as far as like producers go, like getting DJs on like.
Yeah, shout out my producers. Shout out Gltaow, Chubby. Yeah. Even my engineer stunts, producer tough. Shout out to the whole ATM. Shout out to my boy Mean. Shout out to the guys. And
I feel like that's important with y'all too, because y'all really do give y'all love to y'all producers and who really makes y'all like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of rappers don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they go hard. They work just as hard as us.
You know what I mean?
It's not like they just making beats. They really working hard too.
They putting the pedal to the metal type shit. You know what I'm saying? But so as far as like, you know, you said the WCF, you know, the label, the Grinch. Explain to anybody that does not know what that is. You know what I'm saying? In layman's terms, like, you know, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
You could just look at us and tell us it's Grinching. You feel me? Luxurious living, luxurious success. That's Grinching.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Luxurious living, luxurious success.
Wow. Look at that.
That's great.
Put that shit like right here as he says that shit. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
Put
But,
that shit on the shirt or something.
oh man, that's what I'm saying. But it's but it's that group is it's a it's a label. So it's you.
Grinch is WCF the label. How is me, 450, SB, and Yaya. And Melly Migo. Shout out Melly Migo.
Shout out Melly Migo.
Right.
I've never met him before, but I hope he's doing all right. You know what I mean?
Nah, he doing good. You're gonna see him soon.
Well, so can't wait. But no, so and that's just everybody that grew up in the same area type shit. That kind of came up together.
Day one shit is none of that made up shit. We didn't start yesterday. We didn't start last year. We didn't start 2 years ago. We didn't start 3 years ago. We didn't start 4 years ago.
What?
Word, they know what's up. Word. WCF.
No, so even from there, like, you know, kind of getting into like your own process now, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and we, you know, you talking to Chubby and saying, you know, pretty much like you was like, oh nah, like I need this type, you know what I'm saying, like,
hell yeah. When I met Chubby, hell yeah, we locked in.
You know
I met him at my Domi. I don't know if you know him as a cameraman. He's tough. He got a studio, and I went there. I was working there. His engineer was like, yo, I got a producer. I want you to work with him. And then Chubby came through. Then he played like 3 beats. Then he played this Eminem sample. That was on Yellow Eminem. Yeah. That's a song on Shawnee's tape on Waiting on Wick.
Yeah.
Yellow Eminem. He played that beat. But nah, this shit hard. I loaded it up instantly. I started bugging on that shit. Nobody was there though. Yeah. I started bugging. As soon as I did the hook, I did the verse, and I was about to run the hook back. Shawnee stepped in the room. He like, nah, this shit is crazy. He walked straight to the booth. He didn't talk to nobody. He walked straight to the booth. 450 walked in. He walked straight to the booth right after. So and then that shit was just a banger. And then ever since then, it's just like me and Chubby been locked in, like really taking this shit serious. Then he locked in with other producers we worked with, and shit's just going to the move from there.
No, I mean, and like I said, like it's just like I said. You think of some of these guys, you think of really like it's a team effort. Like, I mean, I know I said that before. But I'm like, it's very important to like kind of like see that because you don't see that a lot in like conglomerates and groups. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That include like other producers and things that thing. You know what I'm saying?
They always keep the locked in like one.
Yeah, you know they got the main one that's on every single, and you know they working that nigga like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Because everything sounds the same.
ATM is like Grinch is like the same shit. They working just like us. That's a. ATM, aka Grinch, it's
exactly.
the same shit.
No, and then as far as like too, like your last project you dropped, I know the name. I can't say the name. It's
Gltaow James.
Yes, for some reason I can't.
Come on, man.
And it so like what like how long like a tape of that length because y'all make these long ass tapes, which is great. Because at least we're getting this music. Y'all obviously work every.
We make so much tracks at one time. It's crazy.
Like, what's like your process with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just in there till you run out of beats, or like what?
Nah, I'm in there just working, just listen to beats, and then I just go by like how they sound with each other as far as like tape and shit like that. Like how they sound after each other. Like it has to give that vibe, that force, that energy vibe, like with the growl shit I'm doing. You feel me? It just can't be basic. Shit got to come hard with them knockers.
No, no, exactly. Right. No, and then it's like, you know, I always kind of thought it was like interesting because it's like, are you taking? Because like that album was great. Yeah, definitely. That. Yeah, it came out in December, right?
Yeah, December 31st. Yeah.
New Year's, and he dropped it on New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like I said, it just sounds cohesive. Like, you know, I can say from like, you know, the Yellow Brick project, you know, that the one that the Yellow Rose and shit. Yeah, from that project to this one, I mean, I could just see like, I mean, it's a lot of, you know, renewal. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely, you know, the quality's better. Like the beats are better. I mean, obviously you're recording in a studio. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But do you prefer to record in a studio? Or do you prefer to just record at the crib? Like,
I prefer both. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Both of them shits. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, because with the studios that we've been in, it's crazy. So I'd rather the studio. I'm not gonna lie. The studios, I ain't gonna lie, we've been in between SB been having us in. Shit's just crazy. Yeah, and the quality is way better. Like the sound, of course, the quality is better. But I feel like when we in the crib and shit, like a nigga gonna knock out 10 tracks. A nigga could knock out 10 tracks in the studio, but then like a nigga could take a nap and wake up to some like, nah, I got some fire on my mind. You feel me?
Exactly, nah.
Word. But you know the studio, it might be like, yo, the session's over. And you in the crib, you start the session going and going and going.
Sessions forever. You know
feel
what I
me?
mean?
Real shit. That ass.
No, I mean, I just know, certain artists like a home feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like the,
that's how we started.
yeah.
We still do that once in a while, but
It's a different time
the
now.
studio now is different.
Yeah, it's a different time now.
It's
Y'all
different time.
not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's way different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, even from that too, like as far as like your visuals too, you know what I'm saying? I watched a couple of your videos like a week ago. It's actually funny. I didn't know you niggas were gonna be out here, but I was watching a couple of them. I mean, they're interesting. Like the thing is too, like I've never seen you promote one, and I think that's you're annoying. Like promote that shit, nigga, because this shit is good.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Like how do you go about kind of picking this shit, or do you like you
I
have
feel like just keeping the consistency. That's why I need to promote and market more. But I just work so much. It just be like,
it's hard.
It's hard to be doing that shit at the same time because I'm going to studio, videos, boom, knocking everything out, working on tapes. Feel me? Working on shows. I'm working on a lot of shit. So it just be like marketing, promoting, like, you feel me?
The whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's what I need. That shit, all that shit gonna come in, you know? Nah, keep the consistency.
But like I said, you're at that starting point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? For somebody that hasn't been rapping, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely, and you have a front row seat of learning the game, things of that nature too. You know what I mean? I think it's really, really important to say, like obviously, yeah, you making it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But it's like the quality of the stuff that you're dropping, as far as like a new person in the game, pretty much, is insane.
I have to be like that. I have to come because none of my niggas that do the music should play around, so they go hard. So I got all that shit from them. I mean, I'm gonna go 10 times harder.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like a constant, like, like kind of like one upping with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you guys are all brothers, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
we all inspire each other to do better.
Yeah.
Never to do worse. You feel me? You always gonna do better.
When's the next project? Because that's like 4 months ago, nigga.
Yo, stop, bro. We only in March right now, bro. Chill, bro. I be waking up saying the same shit. But I'm working on that. My cover's almost done. I'm working on Kobe and Shaq.
Oh, yeah.
Or Grinch is dropping that with me and SB.
Grinch said too, like, because I was gonna say, because Shawnee's last project, the Christmas one that he does every year, dropped as like a Grinch
Grinch set. Yeah, hell yeah, dropping the Grinch set.
So you guys are dropping as like because I know you guys is the YouTube was the Warhol project.
A lot of collabs and shit gonna be under Grinch set.
That's fire.
And shit like that. Hell yeah.
That's super fire.
We still gonna do our Dolo shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of collabs and different shit that we do is gonna be on Grinch set.
No, but that's insane. Like I think I don't know if people understand how important that is, because a lot of niggas. It's a power struggle. Like, this is my shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people fight for shit like that, but you just we inspire to do better. That's why we drop so much.
No, exactly.
Because like you gotta do better. You gotta work harder, bro.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you niggas make great music from on your ass. Like, nigga, it's been 4 months. Nigga, drop something. Playing around, nigga.
Yeah, I know. I tease him a lot, but I'm about to keep dropping. I'm working on a lot of producer tapes too.
Like what?
With Gltaow, I'm doing a producer tape.
Explain what a producer tape is for anybody that doesn't know what that is.
Producer tape just produced by them.
Yeah, so
like straight beats by Gltaow, straight beats by Chavi, straight beats by Stunts.
Oh yeah.
I'm working on straight producer tapes also.
Yeah, and I think that's a lost art too. I feel like not a lot of people do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the boom bap niggas do that.
Yeah,
but because you know what I mean? Because it's a lot. It's a very surgical way. You
gotta show love to the producers, bro. They working.
No, exactly. I mean, like you said, they doing as much work as
a lot of people don't be doing that shit, bro. A lot of people just be looking at them like, just give me beats. Nah, bro. They work hard, bro.
Especially if they're good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially if they're fire at it.
Yeah.
Like just effortlessly fire. Then it's like, bro, like, what you mean? Why else? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying?
Why not? Exactly.
You know, and it's, I don't know, but people get caught up in the the mindset of, well, I ain't got to, you know what I mean? So it's like, nah, you gotta, let's be human. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. Why I fuck with you too, because you're like, there's not a lot of niggas that, at least people that's doing good shit that are human anymore.
Nah,
like,
real shit. People don't understand that shit, but
at all.
You know.
But it is what it is. You
gotta keep being real.
But yeah, so from there, I want to definitely get into a lot of these little origins, with your people, because so you do obviously you do the Kobe and Shaq thing, you do the Grinch, the one with you and Yaya. The one that y'all
Richard Since a Baby.
Yeah. Now, was that an old tape or because
That was a couple.
I know, nigga.
Yeah, in the archive. It was the archive songs. Hell yeah, but it
Yeah.
sounded good with the shit.
It sounded great.
It flowed right. As long as that shit flowed right, no matter when. Cause our shit is like for everlasting music to me. You feel me? And to others, you feel me? They understand that. For whoever understand what we talking about.
No, exactly. No, and that's what I'm saying. It's crazy to see the I guess you could say the chemistry that you have with a lot of these niggas, and it's like, it does show that you guys did grow up together because you guys are going back and forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is not just like I said last year, 2 years ago, shit. So we could go on and on with this shit.
No, and like I said, I think it was the cover art that reminded me of the first one, because that cover art, because you guys always use like the yellow Grinch people.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I was like, because he has another one.
He has one that's kind of like
that.
Yeah, Yellow Grinch.
Yeah,
Yellow Grinch. That was old. That was one of his first tape. That was his first tape.
This is one. Yeah,
that was Yaya's first tape. Yellow Grinch.
No, but I was saying between a lot. I listen to y'all niggas so much. That's why I'm like, yo, it's. I just couldn't remember which one, because I just remember that cover, and I was like, I know some of them songs. I heard them songs before. Yeah. I was like, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with recycling if it makes sense.
If it makes sense,
and like too, especially if the song was popular or if it was just a single on SoundCloud or something like that. I'd rather you put it on a project, a project, a platform
so they can hear, this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Not just on SoundCloud. You feel me?
Because
people gotta hear this shit, bro.
And you know what I mean, and especially like too, you might as well get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Too, at the same time, but it's like, but it's important too. Like you said, like kind of like going at it in a sense where it's like you're paying attention to the fans, you're paying attention to songs. You know what I'm saying?
What they want to hear.
What they want to hear, because at the end of the day, that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? But from there too, do you do a lot of shows though? Like, curiously,
I mean, like now it's been going good as far as shows. I had a show in Paris.
You had a show in Paris?
Yeah, hell yeah.
France?
In France, in December.
What?
Hell yeah, December 6th. Word.
What?
Yeah,
walk me through it.
That shit was crazy. Shout out to my boy Shot Jules. I did a song with him like last summer. Hell yeah, I linked up with him. Like, a couple people trying to tell me, like, yo, he's looking for me and shit like that. And I'm like, I told him the price for the feature.
Yeah, word.
Then he had ran into my cousin in Brooklyn. I don't know how the fuck. You feel my cousin just called me all hype. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm going down there.
Yeah.
I go down there. He got a whole studio set up. He got a studio set up. He got a cameraman, everything.
Who you set?
With him. Like, really walking around.
Walking around with him.
They're walking around with him.
Oh, yeah, they're right.
A whole team.
Yeah.
So, boom. I'm like, all right. So, I walk into my uncle club. Shout out Pacific BK. You heard?
Go to, what is it called?
Pacific BK.
I can never say that first word, but shout out to that.
Nah, Pacific BK. Pacific BK. That's in Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like a nightclub?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I want a nightclub.
Right.
I've always wanted one. Anyway, continue. So
long story short, we go there. I recorded the song in there and all that. We did the song and the video in one motion last summer. And then he called me like this winter, like, yo, the song going crazy. People want to hear this shit. So he's like, yo, I got a show. I'm having a show. Da-da-da. I'm like, all right, bet. And next thing you know, he got me booked. He got me ready. Him and his booking team, because he's also signed too, though.
Yeah.
He signed, he models for Supreme. He do a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, shout out to him.
Shout out to my boy Shot Jules.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Then he came, me, Shawnee. We went down there. Shout out to my son Bo Live too. We all went, just headed out down there. Vok. We all went down there.
You said Bo Live?
Bo Live, yeah.
He's out of jail?
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out my boy home.
Hey, free Bo Live.
Hey, free Bo Live. No cap. And I brought my son to Paris too with me. No cap. Word.
That's crazy. Yeah, and then you just how was it? What was the atmosphere like in Paris?
That shit was amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was surprised how much people was fucking my shit at the show. Like, people really jumping up, like really going crazy, coming to me like, yo, Big Gltaow, I love your shit. And that shit was just amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
French accent too.
People were really talking French, bro, and telling me like, yo, Big Gltaow.
They singing the lyrics?
Huh? Yeah, they were singing the lyrics and everything.
That's crazy.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
and then the love was just amazing, bro.
That's a moment.
Yeah, that was a big moment.
That's a huge moment.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of of just the simple fact of you getting out there. Yeah. You know what I mean, but it's the fact that you got there and you know what I'm saying, they treat you like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, they knowing lyrics and shit like that. That's fucking crazy.
Headline on the show and everything.
Like
Word.
that's crazy. No, I didn't fucking know that. How did I think I
Word.
seen y'all go, but I was like,
we performed. We did a show and everything.
That's crazy. Any fashion shows? Y'all go to anything like that out there?
Nah, we ended up going to we went to Fashion Week out here in New York. What was that? Murder Bravado?
Yeah.
Murder Bravado. We went to his shit.
Oh shit.
That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie, he got some good shit coming out. Yeah. It was a lot of people out there.
Nah, I was supposed to go. I always miss like the fun shit in New York.
Fashion Week. Yeah, it was cool. Fashion Week in New York. It was cool.
It's too fucking cold, bro. I can't. I'm such a bitch when it comes to actually like cold weather.
What?
Like, you get an actual winter. We don't get that shit here.
Yeah, out there right now is brick.
But hey, like I said, that's what we made it over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dreams come true.
Nah, for real. I went to Paris, now I'm in Cali.
You know what I'm saying?
Dreams come true, not for real.
And then too, so like how I kind of getting back to the thing between y'all and everything like that. Like how do y'all just decide to like do these tapes that just end up being fucking cult classics? You know what I'm saying? But how does that?
I mean, like we all listen to our shit. We all bump our shit. You know it's fire. Like I'll send my shit to 450 SB. They be like, nah, this is the one. And then you feel me? I add them up. Those are the ones. I add them up. I like, do it make sense? And let them listen to the whole tape, just like how they would do to me. Like they will show me like, yo, Gltaow, yo, that's my tape. Yo, that's my new video I'm putting with the tape and shit like that. Like we all talk about those things.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't just drop.
Yeah, I mean, it can be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We can't do that because then we'll be fucking shit. I'll be fucking shit up.
No, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy too that you guys all post each other's shit like on the grid.
Yeah, we have to.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's
what we do.
A lot of niggas, even for their mans, they not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's getting a story post and 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 that's it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is Grinch shit. This is a whole different vibe.
No, even from there. Do you feel like you're a rapper? Like, do you feel like that?
Do I feel like right now?
Yeah,
honestly,
right now.
Yeah, I get a lot of love from upon people that I expect. Yeah, that shit. But I'm a human, bro. This shit is. You feel me? This shit is cool. But I don't know.
This shit is cool.
Not yet. Not really. Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't feel like I'm a full blown rapper yet.
Yeah, no.
Honestly,
you're working towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've always wondered that. You know what I'm saying? Just like certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like, you know, it's like this is what it feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I don't feel like that at all.
That's
it's always more.
It's always more.
It's always more, bro.
And you're like, what's the goal for you like in the next like couple years? Like as far as like musically. You know what I'm saying?
As far as like musically?
Yeah, as far as like musically. I'm asking just because like
I'm just like Live Nation tours.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Tours that just booked from fucking 2030. That's already
exactly.
booked. Shit like that.
I asked
obviously
because,
a label, of course.
Yeah.
I would like to own my own label, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like
your own label?
Yeah.
What would it be? Gltaow Enterprise?
Gltaow Records.
Yeah, exactly.
Gltaow Records. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Something like that.
You're in such a
or Force Records. Something like that.
Force Records sounds fire. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we can run with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me be A&R. But
come on, you know I got you. Come on.
You dig? But what's it called? No, it just got asked that because you're in a position that, you know, not a lot of people, you know, that are gonna get into. But I also too, it's, you know, for the people that might be in that type of position, like, you know what I'm saying, you're a good model for, like, you know, playing your part. We're, you know what I'm saying, keeping your eye on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to, like, you know, just trying to run out here and do whatever. And it's like, well, I got these people, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You taking it step by step. Like, you taking time to smell the roses in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So you know what I'm saying?
There's more work to do.
It's
not over. There's still more work to do. We're still not all the way at the highest peak. Mm-hmm. People look at it like that, but there's more work to do. Bro. There's always more work to do.
There's no ceiling with this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you'd own a water company. I feel like that's,
you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
I was saying I was gonna do my own cream soda. You feel me? But watch.
Like,
you gonna see.
Is this in the works? Because I wanna, like, where can I get a pack?
You gonna get your first pack,
bro? Man, look, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right, but that's fine, man.
Got you.
But look, man, we're getting to that time. You know what I'm saying?
My boy.
This
Timm.
has been something I've been wanting to do for a while, man. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
brother.
My brother, man, little
man.
ass arm, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Is there
Lord.
anything that any last words you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, I love you, my boy. You show real
Gang.
love, real nigga. Shout out my son Box.
Shout out Box.
Word. Shout out Inflame. Shout out the whole Inflame.
A whole 9.
Word. Shout out Grinch at Dubsy at the label. Word. Big Gltaow. You know what's going on.
It's been Life and Times with my boy Big Gltaow.
Word.
Bow.
Niggas don't spend, these niggas be capping. I got the cow, I got a move tactic. Go hit the bank, I swipe with the plastic. Someone ahead might call me a paddock. My diamonds go bling on top of the carrots. Play with the gang, then I back up the matic. Top for a Grinch, live lavish. Bad little bitch can't fuck if she average. Catch me in